Hi everyone, welcome back to The Chosen One by Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your support. Today's word is, God said it's time that you show up for yourself. Focus on your mental health. It's time for you to focus on yourself. You know, some of you that's watching me, you start doing everything for everybody else. You got to start putting your mental health first. You know, some of you watching me, you like, Lord, I'm just going through a lot and nobody paying attention to me. You got to start doing what you need to do. Stop worrying about everybody else. Start back feeding yourself. What do I mean? Pour back into yourself. Focus on you. Go to school. Do something that you love to do. I don't care if you love to paint. I don't care if you want to make a bowl, a play. You do something that you love to do. It's time for you to start focusing on your mental health. Some of you watching me, you going through it. You going through it because you put everybody before yourself. I'm worried about my brother. I'm worried about my sister. I'm worried about my aunt. I'm worried about my dad. I'm worried about everybody. I'm telling you, push all that stuff aside and start worrying about yourself. You got to start putting your mental health together because guess what? If you don't start caring about yourself, you're going to break down. And I promise you, you will. I'm telling you, I used to do that. I put everybody before me. I used to put everybody before me. But I said, girl, you better look at yourself because you looking terrible. I remember the time my face would break out, everything. I wasn't eating like how I was supposed to. All that stuff. You got to start back focusing on yourself. Focus on your goals, your plans, your purpose. Focus on the things that you want to become in life. You cannot take care of everybody. And I'm just being honest with you. You can't take care of everybody's problems. Your sister got a problem and you got to help her with that. Your mother got issues. You got to help her with that. You got to focus on yourself. If you don't focus on yourself, you will break down. I promise you, you will break down mentally and emotionally. You got to start back getting yourself together. Some of you not drinking water. Some of you not exercising. Some of you losing weight. Some of you not taking care of your health. You're not eating right. You got to start back focusing on yourself. Get yourself back together. You will make it. You will make it. Stay focused on your mental health. Because listen, if your mind ain't right, ain't nothing right. I promise you, ain't nothing right. You got to get yourself back together. You do whatever you need to do. Do whatever you need to do. Don't worry about what everybody else doing. Focus on your mental health and get yourself back together. Because at the end of the day, you got to do whatever you need to do to better yourself. You can't worry about everybody. You got to start putting yourself back in line. So you ask God, you pray about it, you say, Lord, help me to get my mind back together. Because I feel like I'm losing myself. I feel like, I don't know who I am anymore. And it's okay because let me tell you something. Whatever you feel on the inside, and you may not feel like telling everybody about it, you can go to God. Yes, God, I have problems with my identity. Yes, God, I don't know what's wrong with me. Whatever you having issues with, it's okay to go to God about it. Because God said, I will never leave you or forsake you. Whatever you're going through, you turn to God. Don't turn to man. Don't turn to woman. Turn to God about it and say, look, I'd rather go to God. I'm going to tell you, after you get finished having sex and you get finished doing all that and having lust and all that stuff you're doing, after you finish doing all that, you still dealing with the mental issue. So let me tell you, the mental issue and all of that stuff that you're going through will only go away if you give yourself to God and say, God, have your way in my life. I'm telling you, I talk to people every day and they tell me I'm going through mental breakdown. And I tell them every day, you need to pray and you need to give it to God. Only God can fix your mental health. Only He can fix it. Your mother, your father, stop turning to everybody and go to God. I'm telling y'all, when I was breaking down, I felt like everything was going against me at once. One time I really had to sit down because I felt like the world was coming to me like this. I sat down and I said, Lord, you have mercy on me. I cried out to God and I said, God, you have your way in my life. I broke down. I was crying. I was streaming. I was like, Lord, I need you right now. I need you to make a way in my life. I'm telling you, TV not going to help you. TV not going to help you. You can turn that TV on all day long. You can be on the phone all day long. You can be on social media all day long. The only person can help you with mental health is God. These counselors all day, they will tell you, oh, you know what? I know how to deal with that. I know how to deal with that. They give you all this medication. And guess what? You take all this medication, and guess what? You still at the same thing where you at. Medication don't fix your answer. God will. God is my medication. And I tell people that all the time. They look at me like I'm stupid. I'm telling you, I don't take medicine. I don't. If I'm sick, sometimes I go through it. Yeah, they got cough medicines and all that stuff. Listen, I may take me some Theraflu or something. If that don't work, I just pray. That's it. Things come by praying and fasting. You gotta realize the devil won't try you because you giving yourself to God. As you giving yourself to God, the devil gonna try you. Devil's gonna try you. So you gotta be humble and say, Lord, let your will be done in my life. If some of you watching me and you going through so much with your mental health, you need to pray. I'm telling you, from my experience, I have prayed, I have fasted, I have gave myself to God, and I start focusing on myself. You got to start focusing on yourself and stop allowing everybody to be in front of you. You focus on yourself. You put God first and you put yourself, and then you take care of everything else. I'm telling you. You're going to thank me later. Thank me later. I promise you. Start focusing on yourself. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Have a great, beautiful day. Keep your head up and be strong. God will pull you through everything. You got this and you will make it. Start focusing on you. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed.